Hi there, my name is Richard Rice. I'm a PGA golf professional. In today's video, we're going to be talking about controlling your distance with chip shots around the greens. So before we dive in, I want you to make sure that you understand that when I'm talking chipping around the green, I'm talking getting the ball on the ground quickly, letting it roll to the hole. So we're always delivering the club the same way, setting up the same way for all of these shots. If you are flipping with your chip shots at all, I want to talk to you a little bit about driving the handle through and finishing with a low club head. I teach this to a lot of people. The club shaft in your two arms form a lowercase y. If you can swing and maintain the shape of that Y back and through, see that it's still there, then you're going to hit a lot of good chip shots. You're going to deliver the same loft to the ball every time. So as soon as you understand that, you perfect that, we can talk about controlling distance on these chip shots. So you can see I've got a towel here on the green. I've got all four of my wedges, pitch and wedge, 50 degree, 54, and 58. So we're going to start here with the 58 degree wedge. Again, my goal is to land the ball on the towel. And what I'm going to try to figure out is how many paces did my ball fly. So if I landed on the towel, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paces versus how many paces does it roll. And we're going to build a ratio with each of our golf clubs to give us a simple club selection process once we get around the green and into the situation. So when you do this, I want you to find a real flat part of the green, a nice flat lie, and we're going to get a good baseline for your ratios with your clubs. Now, just because my ratios are my ratios does not mean they'll be yours. So you need to do this on your own and figure out what works for you and how far your ball's flying versus releasing. When you do this, make sure you use the ball that you would typically use through a round of golf. So I'm using my Callaway Chrome Soft X golf balls here, and we're going to see what happens. So I'm going to try to land this 58 degree right on that towel, or at least close to it, and we're going to see how far it releases. So yeah, right on it. So we know it's 6 paces to the towel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paces of roll on that one. I didn't catch that quite as cleanly as I'd like. Let's do one more and see what happens. So we're going to use our lowercase y to deliver consistent loft into the ball. Try to land it right on the towel. Perfect. And I hit that one much better, so it's going to come up a couple of paces shorter. So now 6 paces to the towel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5. So, which makes a lot of sense. I've always known that my 58 degree wedge, it tends to fly a little bit further than it rolls. And I know, so if I'm chipping on a flat lie, I know I have to fly the ball just further than halfway to the hole. So now we're going to do the same thing with my 54 degree wedge. I'm going to try to land this ball right on the towel. We're going to pace off how many paces of roll we get. Perfect, right on it. Good. So 6 paces to the towel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paces of roll. 8 paces of roll, 6 paces of flight. So my ratio, it's not a perfect ratio with either of those clubs, but I know that with my 54 degree wedge, the ball's going to tend to roll just a bit more than it flies, whereas my 58 tends to fly just a bit more than it rolls. So now we're going to do the same thing with the 50 degree wedge. And I can already tell you, I know the ratio on this club. It's about 1/3, 2/3. So 1/3 flight, 2/3 roll. But let's see what happens here. So we're going to try to land this right on the towel. A little short of it. So I hit it fine, but I landed a hair short of it. So it's going to be 5 paces of flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 paces of flight, 9 paces of roll. So just about 1/3, 2/3. So what I'd like to add to this now is a little bit of strategy in why I like to use different clubs around the green. This game is much easier played if we get the ball on the ground as quickly as possible and let it roll to the hole. There's just too many factors and elements involved when you get this ball up in the air and you're trying to land it soft around the green. So whenever possible, let's get this ball on the green. Now, as a rule of thumb, what I give all my students is I'm always trying to land this ball 1, 2, 3 paces onto the edge of the green. That gives me plenty of room that if I fly it short, I'm still going to land on the green, and I don't have to fly it so far that I have to fly it up close to the hole. Now, in a situation like this, I'm short-sighted right here, so my 3 paces onto the green is just about a little bit more than halfway to the hole, so I know right away that that would be my lob wedge. I pull lob wedge here, I'm going to chip it close more often than not, save a par, or maybe even make a birdie, chip it in every now and then. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.